Hi guys, and welcome to a kind of late video about my Halloween reads. I don't know if I've mentioned this on this channel, but I'm absolutely crazy for the month of October, for Halloween, for like scary stuff, slasher films, good horror movies, a good scary book, but to be honest, I haven't really read or seen that many of either. I think since getting into The Walking Dead and maybe film and television in general, I have a greater appreciation for the horror genre and for the underlying themes that it presents. Also, I just don't scare as easily as I used to, so I'm better when watching or reading something scary. So for the month of October, I have been and will continue to be reading only scary books. First up is We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson, and this is the Penguin Deluxe Classics Edition cover, which is super eerie and beautiful. All the Penguin Deluxe Classic Editions have really lovely hand-drawn illustrations. This is a pretty short novel. I'm actually almost finished with it, but if you know anything about Shirley Jackson, you probably know that she wrote the short story The Lottery, which I have not read and actually need to read. That's going on the list. We Have Always Lived in the Castle is a novel about these two sisters, Mary Catherine and Constance, and they live in this house, and for some reason, very rarely do they leave, and for some reason, everyone in the town despises them. And slowly you're figuring out what has happened with these two sisters, and you're discovering that Mary Catherine is a very unreliable narrator. The prose in here is really great as well, and I will be reviewing this once I finish it. Next up we have Horns by Joe Hill, which I am so excited about. I know Raylene over at Padfoot and Prongs 07 is doing a read-along, and I really wanted to participate, but I didn't pick up the book in time, so I'm really behind right now. I haven't even started this one yet. This is actually a movie with Daniel Radcliffe, which will be released at the end of the month of October, I believe. And Joe Hill is Stephen King's son, and also he wrote the horror graphic novels Lock and Key, which I have yet to read, but need to read because Priscilla at the Readables absolutely loves them. Anyway, to my knowledge, Horns is about this guy whose girlfriend dies, and then he grows horns, and everyone thinks he did it, but he's trying to prove that he didn't do it. And that's really all I know. It sounds like it's gonna be clever and sarcastic and raunchy and irreverent and just a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to read it. Next up we have Misery by Stephen King, which I picked up from the Oxford Library along with Horns by Joe Hill. I was originally looking for Carrie because I've been wanting to read Carrie for I don't know how long, but unfortunately they didn't have it, so I picked up Misery, which I am also really looking forward to reading, and then seeing the movie with Kathy Bates. Misery is the story of an author who I think is injured in a car accident in a snowstorm. I don't know how much of this is from the book and how much of this is from the movie trailer, because I've watched the movie trailer like 5 times. Anyway, his biggest fan finds him and takes him in, and when she finds out that he's killed off her favorite character, Misery Chastain, bad things happen. And I'm really excited because the character of, what's her name? Ooh, bookmark. Annie Wilkes. The character of Annie Wilkes is like completely insane and weird, and just I cannot wait to read this one. This has been on my to-read list for I don't even know how long. This will also be my first Stephen King, not counting his non-fiction book on writing, and his short story, Rita Hayworth and the Shawshank Redemption. Next we have World War Z by Max Brooks. I have been attempting to read this book since before the movie came out. I started it, didn't get very far, started again, didn't get very far. I just keep finding other books I want to read and putting this one down. As this little blurb says, this is an oral history of the zombie war, so this is a zombie novel but told in a more factual sense, and I've been told that it's utterly amazing. It's supposed to be factual and believable and really emotional and zombies, so I'm really excited about that. Also the movie with Brad Pitt. Also really excited about that because the movie was supposed to be actually really good, different from the book, but really good, and I'm really excited to watch another zombie movie. And finally, a book I'm pretty sure I'm not going to finish, but I definitely want to get to this month, is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. Now you're probably thinking, Maggie, Jane Eyre isn't a horror novel. No, but it is gothic literature, and also, like, I've been meaning to read Jane Eyre for a million years, and I still haven't done it. So I'm gonna get to this month. I'm gonna actually start Jane Eyre this month and cross this off my list before the year is over. So those are my Halloween reads for the month of October. I would like to finish all of them. I don't think I'm gonna finish all of them, but I'm definitely gonna try. I want to definitely make time for reading this month, but I'm also watching a lot of horror movies. My roommate and I started watching American Horror Story, and The Walking Dead is back, and just there's so much like good horror Halloween entertainment out there that I don't know how I'm gonna have time to watch, read, consume it all. Let me know down in the comments below if you've read any of these books, what you've thought of them. Also, let me know what you're reading for the month of October. Do you do theme reads? Because I absolutely love theme reads, but I know not everyone does. What scary stuff are you watching during the month? What do you have planned to do this month that's Halloween themed? Is anything fun going on? I want to know all about your Halloween plans. I absolutely love Halloween. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.